welcome everyone to my stream. It is Honkai Star Rail Sunday per usual, and this may be a little bit of a shorter stream, we'll have to see. I did just get back from my weekend event and I am quite tired. So there is going to... Big yawn just now. So we will see. So the new chapter for Amphoreus, and potentially the last chapter, from what I've heard, has dropped. We'll get to meet, we're going to finish off all the Chrysosairs. We're going to get to meet some new characters who are technically older characters because we're going back in time. With the new patch, of course, we always have the free 10 pull that is provided for us. And then we have a new event that includes the mem sprites. Per usual, some characters got buffs, so if you want to try them out again with their new buff, they are available. Currently, Hycelene's is the new character that you can pull for, and then Kafka is running with her for a rerun. And then I believe that I think it's Memory of Chaos just reset. So make sure you do that as well. That sound clip right there is so pretty. So we're going to start by trying out Hycelene's, as we normally do with a new character. Let's see what her kit is like. Oh, she even has Kafka in her kit. Or in her team.
Any fish taking the bait?
Okay, so she has that like violin sound. Does it follow you or is it just free roaming? Okay. So it kind of moves on its own, but it's like an AoE ability. Oh, that's new.
Let it spin a little closer.
Alright, we get to try out some new enemies as well. Oh. Okay, so she's like a damage over time kind of character.
Mind your manners. Mind your manners. Time to play a tune. Sync with me.
Relax.
Stay put!
Protect me!
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Ill tidings manifest.
Stand still.
Westwind Drift. I love the aquatic sounds in this one.
Oh, attribution will find you. Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss!
Relax. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I think Kafka's boots are so good. Like, I would buy her boots to have to wear on a like normal basis in my regular
Stay here and listen.
Ooh, okay, that's pretty.
In this endless revel of the abyss, your cries rise!
Oh wow, I don't think I've had a trial in that fast in a while. Okay, she's pretty cool. Damage over time team, pretty good. And so, since we already have Kafka, I still really am not that interested in Hycelene's. We're gonna do a couple pulls on hers. We are at 45, so there is a chance that we could pull her. If we don't get her, I'm not super worried about it. I do think... I'm trying to remember who else is coming. So next patch... not patch, next round of banners is going to be Cedra, who I'm not really all that interested about, and Silverwolf, I believe. And then next patch, I think, is going to be Dawn Hung on March 7th. But yeah, so we have Kafka, so let's do a little poll, because that puts us at 55 there. 65, because you know I always do about 30. And 75. Okay, did get a 5-star there. Like I said, I already have Kafka, so if I lose to 50-50, I'm not super down in the dumps. That'll just save us up if Dawn Hung is not free. So 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. Is it gonna be 75? 74. Oh, it really went all the way to the end. Oh, and then we lost the 50-50, but we still got a new character, because I did not have Fu Xuan, as shown by the new. And I've heard, oh, that finally gives me another Nihility character. Edit. Because I don't have Sela either. Okay. So that took us all the way up to 75, so we were sitting at 0 pity, but we are guaranteed. And then I'm also going to do a couple polls on Kafka's banner once we can raise, like, get some polls again. Interesting to have Fu Xuan now.
Sooner or later, I'll make my mark in history.
Oh, and then when it comes to characters, oh, there she is. I've heard Fu Xuan's pretty good. So, like I said, new character regardless, so. Wonder what I should give her for her light cone, though, because I do not have... I don't think I even have her like a 4-star version of her light cone either. We'll clip that for now. Sorry, my brain is not functioning today. So what I was doing as a little update is I had enough Destin tracks that I started working on my 5 stars to max them out. As you all know, I'd gotten most of them except for these last 3 that required Destin tracks on your abilities, but I just got that finished. So as of right now, or prior to Fu Xuan, I had every single character like fully maxed out, light cone upgraded, traces done, and so I started working on relics, but I guess now we need to get Fu Xuan up to par. But it'll be good to have another Nihility character. But yeah, not much else. I still haven't been able to beat that last level in Golden Gears. And then I think, max out Divergent Universe, or I'm like close to maxing it out until they upgrade it again. So I might move to doing Golden Gears twice. To doing it twice in a week versus one time for Divergent and one time for Simulated, as we attempt to get that finally get through level 5. So I think that's about it. Let's check on those achievements we got real quick. Okay, use an ally character Hycelin's zone to additionally deal 40 instances of damage in a single battle. While the Lady of Crashing Waves is in Revel in Destruction state, trigger her action advance effects and defeat her before this action. And when allies are inflicted with black type fever, remove the state before its negative effects trigger. Okay. Let's... We'll roll with Finon for a little bit, and then let us get started on that main story quest. Oh, apparently you can already do the mim sprites. Well, considering I do want this to be like a shorter stream, maybe it'd be a good idea just to do the event today. And then we can get into the story next time when I have a little bit more energy for
breezes,
it.
Carrying the scent of wheat
Oh, the seals are here. And then just a reminder, I do see like the treasure chest and the bugs and whatnot, but for my last round of trying to get everything in the map, I think it's a little bit easier for me if I just leave these and then at a later date come through and get them all in one sitting.
No matter how many times I look, it's still so beautiful. Ah, it's good to see you. Come take a look. Want to see the treasure of Ides Elysiae? Right here! Look closely! Isn't it just beautiful? Cat got your tongue? Or are you just dazzled by your own reflection?
Narcissus would be proud.
All right. I wasn't kidding, though. The treasure is right here. This little lake. My own little world. Can I ask, do you like being by yourself? I do. Just staring at the lake by myself, gently swaying on the swing. My mind drifts far away, and by the time it comes back, I've already fallen asleep. Here in this village, shrouded by the veil of Ebernite, dreams give wings to imagination. Children who grow up in Ides Elysiae are born poets at heart. This sort of atmosphere is hard to come by, so let me share a story with you.
I know she's short, but it always feels like she's breaking the fourth wall and talking to us.
How wonderful! You're so patient. Stories only shine when they have a listener like you. According to legend, within the hidden depths of Ides Elysiae live a group of playful little fairies. The fairies, though hidden away from the world, dreamed of living like humans. They tried to hold a grand banquet, just as the villagers would. But one thing was missing, the most important person. They waited and waited, and then one day, footsteps echoed from the secret entrance. The fairies all pricked up their ears in excitement. Would you say the hero of our little story has their ears pricked up right now?
A gentle drowsiness gradually envelops.
Mem!
I know they're probably not gonna let us, but I would love if we could customize our own mem sprite for this event. I would be so excited, guys.
Incredible! The hero has uncovered the essence of the world, and even spoken a line that's truly beyond expectation. But I must remind you, taking on the narrator's role is against the rules. Chief, over here! It's really the hero! The hero that Rini found for us has finally arrived!
Oh, welcome, dear guest. I sensed you would come. When the wind chimes in the leaves rang for the 24th time, and the pink butterfly amidst the honey flowers took its fourth flight, I was certain. The honored guest who will save the Membrance Maze has finally come.
Chief, no! The guest is over there! That way!
Well, my memory's not the best, and my eyesight's a little fuzzy, but I never falter when it comes to doing the important stuff. Honored guest who will save the Membrance Maze. You've finally arrived.
Chief, over here! My, what a cheerful scene! Already getting along so well with the fairies. No surprise. You shine no matter where you go. Chief, Rayleigh, ma'am. It's been forever. But we're here, just as we said we would be. This is one of the characters in the story. An ordinary girl born in Ide Silicii. She just so happens to have the same name as me, and is every bit as pure and adorable. Cut me some slack. Making up a story on the spot is really hard. But I promise I'll make it up to you. I'll make your scenes as vivid and dramatic as possible.
It's only proper that I explain. Once more, I thank each and every honored guest. Thank you so much for coming to Membrance Maze to help the fairies rebuild our long-abandoned restaurant.
Restaurant?
We want tasty, scrumptious food. We really do, ma'am. But we don't know how to cook. Heroes, we're begging you. The fairies are starving. And when they're hungry, they just want to destroy the world. Please help us. Save the Membrance Maze. So that's the situation. For the sake of Amphoreus, let's rebuild the restaurant together and grant the fairies their little wish.
At last! Oh, at long last! I have to tell the little ones that the fairies' restaurant is coming back at last!
Let me lead the way. Come on, I'll take you to see it. The little restaurant in the maze has a certain charm all its own. This way, this way! Everyone's already setting things up.
Everyone?
Okay, so I guess this is also an area you can go into. This is fun. Or do we have another little tycoon section? Oh? Cedra.
Managing this place is bound to be full of endless, trivial responsibilities. Do you really intend to personally shoulder the leadership role?
I already accepted the invitation and arrived in the fairy's home, so it's only right that I personally see to things. Otherwise, by avoiding my duties, wouldn't I be merely posing as Imperator?
Whatever do you mean? It was just a few minutes ago that we were together.
He seems excited and wants to play the new friend game with everyone. Let's humor him. I believe they need no further introduction. Aglaya and Saritra are prominent figures with great expertise in managing teams.
Word had reached me that Cyrene found an excellent manager. Seeing you today, I must say, you do have a noble bearing.
Alright, so in the last one I did make comments about how she kind of looks like Farina from Genshin Impact, but now seeing her up close in game, I kind of take it back. She does look a bit more different than my brain was like seeing, so I can see the differences now.
I, leader of the Akama Alliance, Imperator of the Holy City, shall serve as your restaurant supervisor. Should you have any questions about management, feel free to come and ask.
As for assembling the team, I planned ahead. If my timing is right, those two should be back any moment now.
Right on cue! We've got lots of fairies willing to be waitstaff, and Trian's onboarding them as we speak!
If you had given me a moment to guess, I was gonna be like, it's probably Finon and Mighty. I was half right.
The trial menu is ready too. Don't worry. These are all my best dishes. There won't be any issues.
Tribi, Trinan, Trian, responsible for our delivery service, and also great mentors for the team. And of course, Finan, our good friend who insists he's a fantastic cook. He's acting as the restaurant's provisional head chef.
Think I can only rustle up provisions? No way. I make proper, serious dishes. If you don't believe me, I'll show you what I can do. Right here.
The fairy waitstaff are all itching to start! No point in delaying. Time to test the results of everyone's training!
Oh, things are going even smoother than I expected. Since everyone's ready. All right, let's start the first day of operations. It's all up to you now, manager.
Okay, observe the customer's needs and click on menu items to place orders for the kitchen. After ordering, the kitchen will prepare meals in sequential order. You can order in advance and up to 3 portions of each dish can be stored. When the meal is ready, the bubbles above the customer's head will light up. Click to assign a waiter to serve the meal. So, I want that. Okay, tap the lit bubble to serve the meals. And then all have been served.
So yummy! Everyone's delighted! We really love it!
I hereby declare, the fairy restaurant's very first day of business has come to a perfect close. Of course, it must have been a breeze for you, right? Not going to say a few words? So formal. Perhaps you might just have some leadership potential.
However, if we want to offer the fairies a wider variety of dishes, our current range of ingredients is still quite lacking.
Well, absolutely. If we don't keep updating the menu, the guests will get tired of the same old dishes.
Oh, that won't be a problem. I foresaw this and hired 2 experts in agriculture and forestry.
Agriculture and forestry. I wonder who those will be.
Though I must say, one of them took quite a bit of effort to convince. But in the end, it all worked out. They should be at the farm right now.
Glaya, you're amazing as always. All right, let's go take a look at the expert's work.
Professor Anexa, can you truly solve the limited sunlight problem?
Refer to me as Anaxagoras, Hyacinth. A field trip is no excuse to disregard classroom discipline.
It's really them. Anaxa of the Seven Sages, and Hyacinth of the Twilight Courtyard.
Firstly, call me Anaxagoras. Secondly, I have no interest in feeding small creatures. My assistant will take care of trivial chores.
Don't let the professor's cold demeanor fool you. When we first arrived, he was the most excited of all. He was going on and on. This is a miracle of alchemy. And then dove right toward those tiny critters. Honestly, I was worried he'd toss the fairies into a matrix right then and there.
I wouldn't go that far. At most, I'd take a few samples for research purposes.
That's probably not allowed either. I was talking so much that I almost forgot what you came here for. Grady, you're curious about the farmland, right? The professor just finished developing some crops perfect for the local environment. If you're interested, you can try planting some yourself.
Oh, we get a farming simulator too. Okay, growing crops requires money. Click or drag over empty farmland plots to plant crops. Let's have them try red tomatoes. Okay. Well, I planted them all, now what?
All done. Now we just wait a day and the field will be full of ripe crops. Don't forget to harvest on time.
Given that these two are experts from the Academy of Reason, something this trivial should be no trouble at all for them. Ever since we arrived in the maze, it's been one thing after another. I'm feeling a little worn out. I'm starting to feel sleepy, too. I guess it's time to wind down. All right, we'll meet here again tomorrow.
Little Gray, hurry up. Look, the fairies are already lining up outside the restaurant. Why isn't it open yet? I'm growing fur roots here. Can't believe our soft launch is already such a hit. The crops in the field should be ready too. Now it's time to go all out, partner. Looks like our head chef can't wait to get started. Why don't we open for business now? Let's not keep the fairies waiting. But before we open for the day, I need to confirm. What's your vision for the restaurant's future? As a supervisor, I'll need to plan accordingly based on your direction. A plan? I don't really get that stuff. Isn't it enough if more fairies come to eat? If we're just talking traffic, we've got two approaches: run discounts or boost table turnover. Each one puts different demands on the team, and more customers means more management pressure, which is not always a good thing. A long-term goal really would help, Kalis. Mind picking a direction for us to aim toward? Yeah, that sounds fun. Everyone working together, overcoming challenges to raise our rating and become the most beloved restaurant in the inn. That's a fun story, don't you think? As it happens, I picked this up on the way here. The Michelin Gourmet Guide. Mim, attention everyone. Mim. The Mimbrance Maid's food review is about to begin. Invited restaurants should deliver their dishes to wondrous woods. Late entries will not be accepted. The review council meets regularly. The panel consists of 2 fairy representatives and 1 special guest. Rating standards are as follows: 1 star, an excellent restaurant; 2 stars, an outstanding restaurant worth a detour; 3 stars, an extraordinary restaurant worth organizing a special trip for; 4 stars, can't think of anything better. Reminder, attempting to bribe judges with delicious food is strictly forbidden. Absolutely not allowed. Our little place isn't even listed yet, so no stars to speak of. Since the review is held regularly, why don't we set our ultimate goal as becoming a Michelin 4-star restaurant? I don't mind. It's a golden opportunity to build our reputation. If we can boost our rating, we'll attract even more customers. Besides, simply submitting our dishes for review won't interfere with regular operations. Then it's settled, Kalis. You just might become the very first 4-star restaurant owner in the entire maze. It's really impressive, actually. A 4-star rating means the highest possible praise from the fairies. It's a huge honor. Little Gray, don't forget there's something else. The guidebook says we need to submit the restaurant's name when we enter the review. Right, we've all just been calling it the Fairy Restaurant this whole time. Well, let's leave the naming to our manager. It's gotta sound impressive and appealing, too. Naming. A task that has driven you to the brink many times before. Once again, you search through your mental archives, hoping to find the perfect name that captures your vision. My restaurant shall be called... Custom name, too. Naming your domain after yourself. Now that's the audacity of a true monarch. Excellent, I approve. Well, if that's your final choice, I'll make it official. Got it. From this moment on, the restaurant shall be known as the Trailblazers' Hearth. The gourmet review will be held after closing today. Until then, everyone focus on boosting our revenue. If we can't even meet our baseline income target, showing up for the review would just make us a laughingstock. Oh, and one more thing. Our mission is to serve the fairies great food. That means our dishes must remain front and center. If we keep arguing, the fairies' stomachs will start growling. Let's save the rest for when we open the doors. Kalis will be counting on you. Now, I hereby declare, the Trailblazers' Hearth is officially open for business. To promote your restaurant, you'll first need to reach total revenue targets. Besides revenue, we'll need to complete essential management missions, too. The crops I planted yesterday are ready for harvest. Click here for a quick harvest. After harvesting, your stocks will increase. I'll leave the rest to you, Gray. Go ahead and sow the seeds however you like. I still feel like just doing an even... There we go. An even number is a good idea. Here you can research and develop colorful stat needed to... Oh, that's what we just did. Okay. And then our stamp collection. Don't forget to add more expensive color salad to the menu, which we did. And we can only have one thing on the menu, so we are good to start. And then as you level up, you'll get more customers. And then you can't make dishes once the ingredients run out. Got your wallet with you? After dining, customers may leave the table messy, which can affect the next customer when they take a seat. The waiter might spill food while serving, blocking a path. Clean up. Okay. Mim, my tummy's full and my heart's all warm. I'm so happy, Mim. Applause. Today's business wrapped up without a hitch. I wasn't expecting the kitchen work to ramp up that much with more customers, but I must say it felt really rewarding. Little Gray did great work too, worthy of praise. Now that everything's settled at the restaurant, it's time for the Mimchelin food review. I'm actually curious, what kind of feedback will my dishes get? Alright, let's head out when you're ready. The food review is about to begin. Ready to hit the road? It's our first time at a review like this. I'm somewhat nervous. Wonder what kind of score we'll get. Here's hoping it's a great start. Come on, let's move. Mim. The Mimchelin food review is about to begin. Please get ready, Mim. The fairies are really serious about this. Is it that formal of an event? Fairies hold food to the highest standard. As we all know, there's no matter too trivial in food quality. In the spirit of fairness, impartiality, and transparency, our judges will taste each dish on site and deliver their final verdict, Mim. Now then, Mim, please place your submitted dishes on the designated table, Mim. We'll need something that best represents our restaurant. The choice of our signature dish now rests in your hands. This is a huge moment. The food review can make or break a restaurant's reputation. This calls for a thorough deliberation. You picture the judges savoring the dish, and finally the answer comes to your mind. The dish we're presenting is... Got it. I'll place the dish you chose onto the table. Aside from the two traditional fairy judges, we've also invited a mystery guest for this review. This is probably mighty, then. Word has it... Oh, it's a she. Hycelin, maybe? Ooh, or Casterus. She's traveled far and wide, tasted countless dishes, delicacies, and is especially skilled at preparing raw ingredients. They say she's earned the title, the Kitchen Slayer. What kind of twists will this special guest bring to the Mimchelin food review? Stay tuned and find out, Mim. Of course not. I'm a professional chef now. Little food reviews, nothing. Totally under control. Who could this mysterious special guest be? The village chief never mentioned anything about this beforehand. And it's Casterus. Woo! And we see her. The new judge is... Mr. Kalis, it's been a while. I didn't expect to meet you here. Miss Casterus, so you're the special guest judge the fairies invited? Cass, you're here to play with the little fairies too? I'm a bit embarrassed to say it, but I actually applied to the restaurant to be the restaurant chef. Unfortunately, my skills didn't pass the village chief's assessment. Still, I do have a decent palate when it comes to gourmet dishes, so I accepted the fairies' invitation to act as a guest judge today. No, to keep things fair, the results will be jointly decided by me and two fairy judges. Now that the dishes are in place, I'll help myself. Mim. I agree as well. Then allow me to announce the outcome of this food review. Your dishes were excellent. Yes. The freshness of the vegetables was immediately apparent, and the dressing added just the right depth of flavor. For a newly opened restaurant to offer cuisine of this quality is rare. Clearly your management has been outstanding, Mr. Kalis. However, I do have one question. Why is the menu entirely made up of salads? That's part of it, but also I truly believe salads are a wonderfully crafted culinary form. Understood. I look forward to the chance to taste more of your dishes, Lord Finon. As proof that you passed this food review, I hereby award the Mimchelin Star Award to you. Please accept this, Mr. Kalis. Mim, we hereby announce the Trailblazer's Hearth is now officially listed in the Mimchelin Gourmet Guide as a 1-star restaurant, Mim. Keep it up and aim for that 4-star goal next time, Mim. Hooray, a starred restaurant, easy peasy. Indeed, with the upgraded rating, more customers are sure to stop by for a meal. It's something worth celebrating. Looks like we're about to get a lot busier, but that's a good thing. Having my cooking officially recognized, I feel fired up all over now. We passed the food review. Great work, everyone. It's been quite the day. Let's head back now and take a break. We passed our first Michelin food review, little grade. You did awesome. Seriously, praise time. We'll try our best too and help out even more. With the Michelin seal of approval, we'll see more customers flowing in. Time to whip up some new dishes. How about a pan-seared steak and a salad? Congratulations, your restaurant has officially passed the review and is now featured in the Michelin Gourmet Guide. While the dish selection may be a bit simple, Lord Finon Salads turns out to be surprisingly tasty. I'll be looking forward to tasting your dishes in the future reviews, too. Trying to see if Cedra or anyone else is here. I'm exhausted, but thrilled we passed. Just remember, the restaurant still needs to open tomorrow. It's getting late. You should rest too. So strict. Don't worry. I'll be right and early tomorrow. See ya. Something feels off. Snowy, we'll help you keep an eye out. A bit more to the left. Yes, more to the left. How about now? If you ask me, it's clearly too far to the left now. The center of the design doesn't line up with the door frame, and the edges are sticking out. You need to move it to the right. Wrong. Little Imperator's got a big temper, but terrible eyesight. It should go to the left. Dux Fatorum, your angle's too low. From a higher vantage point, it's obvious. It needs to go to the right. Little Imperator's being mean. We used to be much taller than you. Well, guess I'll just judge for myself. For some reason, the front of the restaurant is unusually noisy by the time you arrive. Little Gray, come check out Snowy's great work. When your restaurant levels up, you'll unlock new dishes and ingredients, and more management features will become available. Oh good, we have a lot of them now. Okay, pretty impressive, huh? Feels like a fancy restaurant now, doesn't it? Now that we've earned a Michelin star, the storefront needs to keep up with our new image. That's why I asked the fairies to rush our new tables, chairs, and a fresh sign. It may look small, but putting it up was surprisingly tiring. You've done great. Little Imperator will mark you down for overtime. Now that the manager's here, let's discuss our future plans. With our new star rating, more customers will be showing up. Naturally, the restaurant's standards must rise in every aspect to meet demand. First of all, just like the judges said, the current menu is way too limited. If we're expanding the menu, how about a creamy lettuce salad? No, absolutely no more salads. Sure, the sugar content's a bit higher, but it's more flavorful. Refreshing fruit and vegetables can whet the appetite, and they can also work as great as a dessert. Snowy, stop being so obsessed with salads. Anyone else got any ideas? Speaking of which, wasn't there another person that applied for the chef position earlier? Yeah, but he lives pretty far from here. Coming all the way to Ides Elysiae takes time. If I'm not wrong, he should be arriving today. I heard your restaurant had a chef. Honestly, I was expecting them to be someone more impressive. Mighty Most, never thought you'd be the new chef. Perfect timing. We never settled the score from the last contest. How about we settle it in this kitchen? Anytime, but I'll need to get familiar with the place first. Come, show me around. Oh, great. We'll lead the way for D. Now I see why this restaurant's menu is so minimalistic. Not even a decent pot in sight. How do you expect to cook properly? No wonder the menu's just grass and leaves. Then let's hear it from our new chef, dear. What do you have in mind? Huh, watch closely. Mighty and the fairies spring into action. Before long, a massive pot is set up right outside the kitchen door. I've heard the construction in Castum Krymnos is ridiculously fast, but seeing it in action really puts things into perspective. A pro chef without proper tools just won't cut it. So you want to expand the menu? Let me check what ingredients you got. Seeing you just dropped off some veggies from the farm, you can try using those, D. Perfect, let's start the fire. Running a restaurant is no different from governing a city-state. Every move must be cautiously considered. Manager, are you ready to open for business? Reach the promotion goal within 6 days. Restaurants can now be upgraded after completing all promotion goals. Upgrade any dish to level 2. Check out the new dishes. Level up your dishes to increase their selling price. And then we can have multiple. So that's wheat and carrots, carrots and onion, wheat and onion. Onion pancakes. By price, we should do this one. So it takes 8 and 4 if you level it up. The fairies bring us some of their homegrown crops every day. Interesting. Okay, and currently our menu is lettuce, tomatoes, carrots, wheat, and onion. Okay. So lettuce, tomato, carrots, oh, I forgot. I did not have enough space for the onion. Whoopsie. There we go. This is the restaurant's signature dish. Customers are more likely to order it. It's recommended to prepare enough ingredients before starting business. During business hours, some emergencies will require Little Gray to make decisions. Different approaches will lead to different results. The food's taking forever. My sweetie flower wilted while I waited, Mim. fulfill, okay. Customers will pay, okay, after entering Street Fever, prices of dishes will increase. I just didn't quite get all of them. Alright. All tasks are done, so we'll end it for the day. I reviewed yesterday's business data and customer feedback. There are a few issues we need to address. First, with the increase in customers, we clearly don't have enough servers. The wait time for food has gotten way too long. That's easy. Tons of little fairies want to work here. We can always recruit extra hands. Second, we need more tables and chairs for the dining area, but there's no one in charge of that role right now. That's true. Why not appoint a lobby manager right now, manager? Aw, Kalis, I'm flattered you trust me, but I've already gotten so much on my plate. Recruiting, team management, business reports, chatting with fairies, calling closing time. I'll just slow everyone down. Love the enthusiasm, but Kalis, you've got a lot on your plate too. Better leave the heavy lifting to us. Even with the three of us, moving tables is a little tough. Maybe you can check with the rest of the crew? I think we can manage. With Mighty sharing some of the kitchen duties, I'll have more time to help out from out front. Plus, I know the fairies well. It'll be easy to help making more furniture. Then it's settled. Final will take over as lobby manager. Got it. I'll update the records and the follow-up will be in your capable hands. If there's nothing else, this meeting is adjourned. As for how to tackle the actual issues, that's for you to decide, manager. Let's check what needs to be managed in the restaurant front. When setting up your restaurant, you can serve more customers simultaneously by purchasing dining tables. During staff training, you can recruit more fairy staff members. Okay, team building is important. Manager, go recruit some new staff. Well, we don't have the second farm plant. Let's do this chef for now. And then I don't have enough space. Spent it all on staff. Okay. No, probably not a good idea to level them up, because I barely have enough for it now. We'll stay at the current level. Okay, so we did get all the customers this time. I've been setting up golden threads across the maze. You'll now be able to access the world-bound web freely. Garment maker. Anyway. Garment maker, deliver your report. Today's summary: business performance remains strong with continued growth and customer satisfaction. No negative reviews were reported. The menu has received a lot of attention. This probably has something to do with the addition of the new chef. Wow, Aggie has set up the discussion group. As the restaurant star rating improves, the number of issues to handle will also increase. You can discuss them here. And hey, just chatting for fun is perfectly fine too. Sorry. Little Gray, Aggie didn't invite Garment Maker here just so you can play around. How am I supposed to respond to that? Just say awoo right now. Repeat after me. Awoo! Hereby declaring this entire chat group muted. Okay. We haven't gotten that. Oh, wait. That gave me some. Did I? Ah, not enough. Okay, that should be everything. Let's check out what needs to be managed at the restaurant. Assign a supervisor here. They can encourage other staff members during business hours. Increases customer traffic by 1. Interesting. Click here to activate the supervisor ability and use it at the moment. Okay. I'm the village tycoon. Bring out every delicious dish you've got. I can afford it all, Mim. Some customers will order set meals, Little Gray, so pay attention. Okay. That little fairy forgot to pay. Quick, we gotta stop him. Increases prices of sweet dishes by 50%. Make the burgers new. Everyone, before we open for the day, there's something I'd like to discuss. Our restaurant's starting to make a name for itself, and day-to-day operations are running smoothly. I think it's time we try for something more fun. We're in, but what do you mean by fun? You know how shops in the city-state host seasonal celebrations, like Fagosia's Month of Carnival or the anniversary of the Memorial Palace? Perhaps our restaurant could adopt a similar approach, regularly refreshing the menu with enticing new dishes, or even revamping the decor. The key is to keep things fresh and exciting. Yes, themes events. I knew Kalis would get it. Everyone can pitch their own ideas for themes, and we'll decide by vote. How does that sound? Chaos will have the final say. Whoever suggests the chosen theme will take the lead for the event. We'll rotate them regularly, so it won't be too much work. The floor is open. Feel free to speak up. That said, I'm kind of drawing a blank. It is hard indeed. Since no one's willing to step up, allow me to take the reins. In honor and a commemoration, I, leader of Akama Alliance, Imperator of the Holy City, hereby propose the first ever restaurant event. The event theme shall be Imperator. During the event, all dishes must be prefixed with the noble title Imperator, and all staff shall refer to themselves as loyal subjects, and all customers must recite praises of the Imperator's glory before every meal. Thus, that earlier salad dish shall henceforth be renamed Siri Salad. I, Finon of IDs Lizzie, reject this proposal with full conviction. We reject it too. I was really worried for a second that the theme might actually pass. Well, at least that's one way to shake things up. Now that the spark of creativity has been lit, I'll leave you to your brainstorming. I have a proposal. Since we're a restaurant in a maze, how about a theme inspired by ID's Elysiae itself? When I think of ID's Elysiae, the golden wheat fields come to mind. During the event, we could serve wheat-based dishes and decorate the place with a bundle of wheat symbolizing a bountiful harvest. But if the theme is ID's Elysiae, wouldn't that be a bit too difficult for the little fairies to understand? We have an idea. For the first event, it has to be something super appealing. Let's build the theme around the dish everyone loves. Can you guess? The answer is sweets. We know no one can resist the charm of desserts. That event theme will be the Sweetie Festival. Alright, both proposals are on the table. Time to vote. One vote per person, so think carefully. Anyone in favor of Chef Finon's proposal, raise your hand. Me. Oh dear, only Finon voted for himself. Now those in favor of Lady Treebee's proposal, raise your hand. So that's Treebee, Kalis, and me. 3 votes in total. Which means the final tally is... Uh-oh, he miscounted. We all raise our hand. That's 3 votes. A landslide victory. Huh? I yield. No one can win over Treebee when it comes to voting. Then it's settled. The restaurant's first event... If I can speak. First themed event will be Sweetie Festival, and the event leads will be Trian, Treebee, and Trinan. Manager, do you approve of this arrangement? Don't worry, we won't let you down. Rock, paper, scissors. I picked rock. I picked scissors. I picked paper. Oh no, another tie. We just can't convince each other. Little Great, perfect timing. We were just hoping to hear your take. The restaurant's event theme is Sweetie Festival, but here's the question. What exactly is sweet? It's super simple. Anything with tons of sugar counts as sweet, so we just need to pour a mountain of sugar into the dough. Trinon disagrees. Sweetness is more complicated feeling. If someone is in a bad mood, even the sweetest food might taste dull. To really create the sweetie vibe, the overall dining experience has to be spot on. The little cookies Mom brought home really were yummy. Tribute came up with the Sweetie Festival because we wanted to recreate that kind of flavor. But we still aren't sure what needs to be done. Memories always taste the best, but no one can taste the exact same dish twice. Treebee understands that too, but still, how do you bring back the flavor of a memory? Since we can't settle on a conclusion, let's take a break. Everyone go brainstorm. We'll make a Sweetie Festival a success together. Treebee, you're forgetting something important. A Sweetie Festival needs sweet ingredients. Well, what do we have here? Could it be you're running into a little supply issue? From fruits of the bough to beasts of the field, I've got everything. Care to take a look? Little Sipey, you're here too. We want to cook something super sweet. Do you have the right ingredients? Oh, I've got plenty. Go ahead, browse all you want. My stock's full to the brim. Satisfaction guaranteed. Of course, it'll cost you. Ah, my friend, you wound me. This place is a smack in the middle of nowhere. Hauling supplies here takes a lot of effort. Enough talk, see for yourself, but no haggling. Got it? The store will restock regularly, and purchase limits will gradually increase. So 5? Well, I mean, if it's sweets, just go all in on the honey. Connections are everything in business. Consider this your welcome gift. Whoa, this honey's super sweet. Little Sipey's prices might be steep, but the taste is totally worth it. Of course, these goods cost me a fortune in treasures. All of top-notch quality, I swear. Come back anytime, my friend. Not like you've got another shop to go to anyway. Oh, if we're talking monopolies, your restaurant's just as guilty, so stop judging. Anyway, the little critters say your restaurant is quite something. Got anything tasty for me to try too? You want food from the restaurant? You gotta pay. Even you don't get a free pass, little Sipey. Aw, don't be stingy, big sis Treebee. Huh, fine. Even if I don't get to taste for free, I've got my own ways. I've also sent you details of my purchase methods, but whatever you need, anytime, later. Little Sipey hasn't changed a bit. Still, now that we got honey, we can whip up a whole slew of sweet dishes. Little Gray, let's open for business. You can order ingredients here. Please visit often. And what should we... Honey carrot pie. This is our signature, so let's take this one off and put the sweet burger in. Let's see, lettuce, carrots, wheat, oh god, lettuce and tomatoes, wheat and carrots, wheat, tomatoes, and honey. Okay, so wheat and tomatoes come up twice, carrots and lettuce don't. So, let's do wheat twice, carrots twice. Oh, is it tomatoes that comes up twice? Tomatoes? Oh, it's tomatoes that comes up twice. It's tomatoes and wheat. Carrots and lettuce don't. Okay. Well, thankfully we can recycle, so... And then lettuce. Okay, so we've sown farm. I still can't purchase a new there. Which I think that one's gonna be... We'll go for the table next, I think. And then let's finish that off. Then if we get one meat, I can make that recipe. Okay, and then I need one more to fully max that one out. Okay, cool. Manager's handbook. Okay, so I think that's it. Here you can see the event effects and business day effects. Okay. The customer left an amazing review. They might order again. Why is my second one not working? Oh no, we're out of ingredients. Sweetie Festival Kickoff Day. Customer reactions? Outstanding. Complaints to handle? 1. See below. Ma'am, I'm stuck in a weight loss plateau. And I can't handle high-calorie food right now. I need dishes that are sweet without sugar, crispy without grease, and both tasty and good for me. Huh, quite the picky eater. How should we deal with this one? Just respond to, would you like some magic bullets instead? Let's ask our nutrition expert at Hyacinth to weigh in on this. Research from the Grove scholars show that eating a full calorie meal once a day, once a week, actually helps with fat loss. Ah, the famous cheat meal approach. That does make sense. Your friend is typing. Thanks for the advice, but I already cheated yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that. And you think that's gonna help with your fat loss? During themed events, prices of certain flavored dishes will increase. Alright, I did run out of ingredients, and we didn't really... Don't know if it's better to recruit someone new. Or if it's better to get more space. Because, like, the first issue I've run into is running out of ingredients. No, let's... yeah. I have 8 staff members. Okay. I can't level any of these up. And everybody here is currently maxed out. Recipes are all good. Make sure we get all of the honey. Manager handbook good, and then we planted those, so we should be good. Let's go. The fairies are a bit undisciplined and keep spilling customer dishes. The kitchen situation isn't much better. Steaks frequently come out undercooked. At least the farm section is running smoothly, probably because Professor Anaxagoras runs such a tight ship. It's simple, just make any fairy who doesn't follow orders a plow the field. Probably better staff training. The team performance defines business structure. We need stricter standards for our staff. How about training them with Cronoan military discipline? I can help with that. Or we could simply cut the lowest performers and regularly terminate staff who fail to meet expectations. You're the real evil boss. Receive 10 tips during business hours. Oh, we almost have enough. And then everything should be good, so... Today's a big day. The judges are coming. Trinan, are you ready? Trinan poured an entire jar of honey into the dough. Trinan read a mountain of books and compiled tons of tips for making food taste even better. Trian saw it. Treeby was out playing in the fields all day. That's not true. Treeby was working super hard too. Treeby just wanted to prepare a surprise for Cass. Alright, little Gray's up and about. Let's get today's business started. Alright, so nothing here has changed. During the themed events, in addition to increased prices for specific dishes, there will also be special effects. Oh, why am I not having stuff be prepared? We ordered a big group meal. Could you help us pack it up? Oh, I love that it's the Trailblazer, scarecrows, too. Mim, eating here feels so comfy, like coming home, Mim. Sweetie Festival wraps up for the day. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Thank you. If you liked it, come back often. If you have any suggestions, write us a letter and drop it in the little mailbox by the door. Thanks. Sweetie Festival has garnered amazing feedback. Everyone's been raving about us. Big shout out to Treeby, Trian, and Trinan, our 3 event leads. Great job. Anything for our little fairies. But for now, we've got something important to take care of. Now that we've hit our sales target, it's time for the food review. Let us go bring some sweetness to Cass. Dorman. Little Gray, are you ready to head to the food review? Let's go. Time to find Cass and our little fairy friends. The long-awaited Mim Chillin food review is officially back. Lately, the Trailblazers' hearth has been gaining tons of buzz in the Membrance Maze with delicious food and warm, thoughtful service. They've won over the hearts of our fairy folk. They recently held the Sweetie Festival, was another big hit. Even I sneaked over for a bite. Mim, words can't do it justice. It's just that good. Will they pass the latest round of judging, and what will the panel of experts reviewers have to say? Let us see what'll happen. Little Gray, can we ask you a favor? Can we decide which dish to submit for the judging? Trian wants to know which dish is sweeter. There happens to be 3 judges, so each of us only needs to prepare 1 dish. Thanks, Little Gray. Just place them on the empty table, right? We'll go get everything ready right away. Mim? Hey, that's not fair, picking the same dish as Trian. We each had our own take on what the Sweetie Festival means. Even if it's all pancakes, the taste can still be totally different. I see. To help the judges out, could each of you talk about your dish a little? Trian first. Sweet food's gotta be super sweet, so Trian packed that pancake with a ton of honey. Oh, and also Trian secretly asked Dee to learn a special technique, simmering it over and over till the honey turned extra rich and sweet, but not too heavy. That sums up Trian's idea. Sweet food should make people smile the moment they taste it. So Trian focused on improving the ingredients and technique. What about the other 2 chefs? Trian read in a book that great restaurants explain to their guests how the food is made. It helps them enjoy it even more. The wheat used for these pancakes was carefully selected and cultivated by the restaurant's agricultural expert. Only the best made the cut after countless trials. And the head chef used a signature technique from the custom Krymnos when kneading the dough and baking it, which makes the pancakes extra crispy and really brings out the full aroma of the honey. We wonder, does this flavor suit your palate? Little Gray, Trina will let you in on a secret. Trina actually rehearsed that whole speech for days just for this. You can tell a lot of love went into that dish. Now then, what's so special about yours, Treeby? You'll know the moment you taste it, Cass. Then I won't hold back. Besides the crisscross and the sweet honey, there's something else, something familiar. Wait, is this the scent of Antilia flowers? Cass figured it out. Yes, Treeby added Antilia petals to the pancake. I feel the heart of the Sweetie Festival is making people feel happy, but happiness means something different to everyone. That's why a restaurant should tailor each dish to suit the guest's tastes and preferences. So I make this honey pie just for you, Cass. Indeed, it tastes just like my memories, very much of a taste of Andonia. Thank you. There's no about that. Treeby, Trian, there's no doubt, I think is what that's supposed to be. There's no doubt about Treeby, Trian each brought something amazing to the table. Choosing just one is not easy. But since this dish is going to be to represent our restaurant, I think we've got a clear winner. What do the rest of the judges think? Mim. Agreed, that's what I thought. Looks like one judge has to step out halfway, so by the rules, I'll go ahead and announce the winner of this culinary showdown. Hold on, I haven't voted yet. Sorry, I had a sudden stomachache and had to step out for a bit. My bad, everyone. Mim. Has everyone else already given their verdict? Then let me grab a bite, Mim. Uh-oh, Trian's getting real nervous. Have you all tried your own dishes, Mim? Yeah, one bite. And what did you all think, Mim? It was delicious. We really put our hearts into these dishes. You won't be disappointed. Yes, the other judge and I both gave very high marks. That good, huh? All right, let me have a taste, too. Whoa! Who dumped that much sugar in here? Don't you know cats can't eat sweets? Whoa, the little fairy just turned into a little syphie. Yeah, wait, the sound of those little critters. Mim, 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 mim. Hey, told you I had a way to score a free bite. Aside from the sugar overload, it's actually not half bad. Well, that was fun. I'll leave you to it. Catch you later. Wait, Miss Cypher, have you ever considered working at our restaurant? Nope, don't even try to rope me into working in your restaurant, or even holding a job. Not happening, not now, not ever. No one's bossing me around these days. I do what I want, when I want, and I'm loving every second of it. Until we meet again. If that's not the case, I'm always open to business. See ya. Well, despite the little detour, Lady Cypher did give the dish a high praise as well. Now then, let's wrap this up. Kalis, please accept this medal. Ma'am, congratulations. The Trailblazer's Hearth has passed the culinary review. You are now officially a 2-star restaurant, Mim. Keep it up and shoot for that 4-star rating next. Hooray! The Sweetie Festival is almost over, and we still haven't figured out whose dish was the sweetest. But little Cass loved every bite. Trinon will make sure to record all the recipes and leave them for the other chefs to study. Since it was Treeby, Trinon, and Trian who proposed the challenge, why not we call it the TTT Conundrum? Little Gray, we did it. We nailed the mission and made the Sweetie Festival a big success. The test passed. The fairies are very pleased. We can't wait to see what the next theme event will be. All 3 teachers prepared excellent dishes. It's only natural that your restaurant passed the food review. Now that all the restaurant's rating has gone up, its popularity in the maze is bound to skyrocket. I look forward to seeing what delicious surprise you all come up with next. And with that, the Sweetie Festival comes to a perfect close. The restaurant's doing better than ever. What a fulfilling day. Kalis, you've been working nonstop. Thank you for your hard work. Then hit the hay and have a sweet, sweet dream. Rest up and we'll see you tomorrow. Lemons have been added to the shop. Renovations are finally done. Come check out our restaurant's new look. Wow, it really looks like a top-tier establishment now. Well, with that kind of drive fine on, you might have a future as a manager too, not just a chef. Wouldn't that be lucky? I'd love to help out in any way I can. Guess we can always depend on you. And now since everyone is here, let's kick off the weekly operations meeting. Anyone want to start? We found something. After the Sweetie Festival, Trian gathered feedback from the little fairies, and there was this one comment worth noting. Just coming here to eat is so boring. I need emotional value. Make me happy and I'll tip more, Mim. The tavern in the village sometimes hosts bards who share tales from the seaside states. Maybe we could try something like that too? In that case, I have someone I'd like to introduce to everyone. You're too kind, Imperior. I'm hardly a partner, just a small fish drawn to the sense of celebration. Dux Gladiorum, you're the expert in banquet planning. Got any suggestions for the restaurant's layout? I had Dux Goldweaver show me around earlier. Lord Fion's layout for the dining area is already top-notch. No changes needed. But you can't throw a real feast without the right atmosphere. A good meal needs music and drinks to match. I'll jot down everything we'll need to set the mood. Well then, I'll be taking my leave. That's just how Dux Gladiorum is. She likes her solitude. Let her be. As usual, once you picked a new theme for the new event, be sure to fill me in. The Sweetie Festival has been a big hit. Guests really love the special dishes we rolled out. Let's keep the momentum going. Shall we pick a theme for our next event? How about we center it around pots, just like the warrior treasures their sword? A chef's pot is their most loyal companion. Steamers, woks, skillets, you name it. During the event, we can only serve dishes made with that specific type of cookware. Objection. That style is over substance. How are we supposed to create a satisfying menu with a gimmick like that? It's just like someone held back by their weapon is unfit to be called a true warrior. Oh yeah? That's why you fight barehanded? Or is grilling the only thing people in Cash from Krymnos know how to do? Watch your mouth, Hickus. Don't lump us in with those barbarians. Enough, save it for another meeting. Stay on topic. What's with all the tension? Maybe we should just have you two co-run the kitchen. Some healthy competition might actually be good for business. Why not make the next event a competition? Oh, you want me and Mighty to go head-to-head in the kitchen? Fine by me, I'm in. You make a decent pancake, I'll give you that. But this time I'm cooking up something that'll blow yours out of the water. We'll see about that. Just don't show up with another salad and call it gourmet. We're in too. The competition will definitely be the focus of those little fairies' attention. It's settled then. You and me, 3 days each in the kitchen. We'll see who's the better chef. Sounds fair. It's been a while since you cooked, so I'll let you go first. Hope your confidence doesn't come back to bite you. That's a lot of excitement in the air. Then it's decided. The theme for our next event will be, as the owner suggests, Chef Showdown. Let's go. Snowy takes the first move and D goes second. I'll be borrowing your kitchen for a few days. No problem. You're bound to return it anyway. Make sure there's no one else to talk to. The Chef Showdown has really stirred the pot of public interest, and that white-haired chef has been cooking up a storm in practice. Looks like we're in for quite the culinary battle. All the new displayable items are listed here. After purchasing a tip table, customers have a chance to leave a tip when they finish their meals. Train any staff member to level 3. Complete orders by submitting crops to obtain rare ingredients. Interesting. Great, now can plant seeds in bulk, filling up the entire farmland in an instant. Recipes. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, we did get the series salad. Oh, level 4 has been unlocked. Okay. Okay, make sure that we have everything. Oh, we're out of corn. Oops. I was too excited. Got too many of these. Oh, and we all now have 4. Okay. Okay, so level 4 is currently the max. Okay. So, we don't really need honey then. Trying to... You pick, like, obviously the most expensive ones. And then these guys. And that puts us at lettuce and tomatoes, meat and potatoes, meat and onion, potatoes and corn. So we have potatoes twice. And then let's make sure we get these since they're on discount. Develop 15 dishes. And then management. Increases customer traffic by 3, increases customer traffic, dining table, dining table. Alright, let's start with staff. Upgrading staff is always important. Daily meals. Okay. Go all in on that staff training. Okay. Now, what was it? It was lettuce and tomato. Lettuce. Nope, those are the wrong ones. Lettuce. Tomato. And then, oop, sorry. I think potatoes on here twice, yeah? Yeah. Okay. And then onion and corn. And we're almost out of corn. So we'll do 2 of the corn. Intact will do 3. Okay. So we have all those planted, and let's go. Start the business day. Speed boost unlocked. You can now speed up your business progress. Okay. What's up? Is your manager here? A local fairy is here to share the love mem. A rare ingredient or count has gone up. Oh. Okay, so it is, if you have like auto done on, it just pretty much runs itself. Ooh. Little fairies may doze off sometimes. At such times you need to tap them repeatedly to wake them up. I guess we didn't serve all the customers then. Increases price of salty dishes by 50%. Mim, after all these years of searching, I finally found it. A culinary paradise. It's so beautiful, Mim. Mim, so it's you, the one who runs the Trailblazers' Hearth, the legendary figure leading the world of golden gourmet cuisine. Mims call you the Trailblazer of Flavor, the mysterious owner behind it all. Mim, 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 Mim. Meeting us must be the worst luck you've had all year, Mim. Alright, listen up. We are the fearsome names whispered in every restaurant in Mimbrant's Maze, the 5 gourmet overlords, and we're here to completely deny your so-called culinary philosophy. They're adorable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, there's only 4 of you? Exactly. Aren't you supposed to be the 5 gourmet overlords? Where's the 5th? You think our boss shows up for just anyone? Beat us first, and maybe you'll earn the right to face our boss, Mim. Alright, team, let's give this place a taste of what we've got. Mim, I'm the sweet overlord. My culinary philosophy is that dessert is a magical date between the restaurant and the customer. Mim, to be slain by the taste of chili peppers is the ultimate bliss for any true foodie. Mim, sour overlord, porting in. This tangy zing is simply irresistible, Mim, I'm the salty overlord. For me, a master chef worth their salt lies in bold flavors, not just more salt. Together, we are the 5 gourmet overlords, Mim. We'll challenge you one by one, Mim. Let's see if your cooking can satisfy our picky palates. Big appetites, huh? Okay, let's treat them well. If we win them over, it could mean big business. Perfect timing, mighty. These competitive eaters fairies must make ideal judges. No need to remind me. I can tell them. I'll let them test you first. Mim, ignoring us? All fairy overlords, unleash your fury, Mim. We'll see if we want to do the 3rd pot first, or if we... I'm really just a big fan of the, fully maxing out our staff potential first, before anything else. Ooh, we're almost out of onions. Oh no. Okay, so we're only missing getting this one fully maxed out. And then let's make sure no bartering. We do have, is this the discount? Yes. Make sure we get all of our discounts. About 10, develop 15, upgrade 10 dishes to level 3, upgrade 5 dishes to level 4. Oh, that's some thunder I'm hearing right now. Have 6 staff, have 5 staff at level 3, train 5 staff members. Okay, harvest 300 crops, purchase 50 ingredients from the maze store. Okay. So we are not quite ready for the farm. Some customers will place multiple orders in a row. Don't forget to serve them. Well, we got to all the customers. We ran out of ingredients, though. Which of our chefs is on staff meal duty today? If we don't have anyone assigned, maybe Gravy should make the call. Let's see what Finon can cook up. With pleasure. If it's a manager's request, I'll certainly bring my A-game. Let me check my kitchen notes. The manager has no dietary restrictions, no known allergies, and I cannot see what it says now. And harbors bad memories regarding bananas. Oh my god, I hated that. And is even brave enough to try weird foods like mung bean soda. Wow, Snowy, that's incredibly thoughtful of you. A chef who can't remember their customers' taste isn't much of a chef at all. Just a moment, I'll begin preparations right away. Maybe I should go for the next plot at this rate. Yeah, because I've run out of farmland twice now. And then okay. And then I think We were able to get to everyone, but we might need to unlock these dining tables and then get some new staff. But we'll see. We'll have to wait to level that up because I'm not using it currently. Make sure we grab this discount meat, which we did not quite have enough of. But we'll make sure to get it before we're done with the day. So I think that should be everything. Alright. We can turn that on, and we'll pop that. What's up? I'm a proud Maze Civility Officer. I can help punish any dine and dashers, ma'am. Dang, the dine and dashers are getting worse. Oh. Dang, I didn't get it. Oh, maybe I did. Okay. Good job, everyone. Oh, we dipped a bit. Okay. Stop 10 dine and dash attempts during business hours. Okay, so first of all, get the rest of these discount items. I don't think there's any more. Okay, good. And we have the farm good. Good. Yeah, I think we'll recruit. We'll wait till it tells me what we're doing tomorrow, but I think we'll recruit some more people. Okay, so we've switched to Mighty. Sour dishes by 50%. Okay. At first you thought this was just another friendly cook-off, a typical Finon versus Mighty showdown. But then the contest began to spiral into something that entwines every fairy in the maze. Supporters of Chef Finon, let me hear your passion, Mem. Mem, Chef Finon, Chef Finon. The enemy's drawing near. Should we back down? Should we surrender, Mem? No, we'll give it everything we've got to defend our chef, Mem. Mem, Chef Finon, the glint of your kitchen knife is the light that guides my soul. Mem, presenting the fluff for Chef Finon. Quite the turnout. Can't beat me in the kitchen, so you're going for strength in numbers. Like you're not doing the same thing. Listen up, opposing team, times have changed to them. There's no place for you in a restaurant where Chef Mighty makes a call. Hurry to our side while you still can. Defect to Mighty, Mem. Mark my words, defect to Mighty. Mem, lead us another victory, Chef Mighty. How did things end up like this? At the end of the day, the only thing that can truly determine the outcome of this match is a duel between us. Fair enough, by the rules, it's my turn to take the helm in the kitchen today. Mem, the three-day wait is over. Chef Mighty is here to reclaim what's rightfully his, Mem. Mem, we'll protect everything Chef Finon stands for. Alright, the kitchen's yours again. Let's see if your menu really draws more fans than mine. Well, watch closely. Oh, okay, lemon. That's new. Alright, we want to leave about 40 of the ingredients because I swear I learn from my mistakes. Alright, let's remove everything from the menu. And then we'll do the most expensive, then this one, and then this one. And can we do this one finally? Wait, do either of you require onion? No. Okay, cool. So we can finally level this one up. Okay, so tomato and lettuce, cabbage. I'm assuming this is cabbage. Is this cabbage? It is cabbage. Okay. Cabbage, meat, onion, or lemon. Cabbage, potato, lemon. Cabbage, corn. So we need cabbage. So one full plot is just going to cabbage. Got it. Potato, meat, and then lettuce and tomato. Okay. So we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna go to cabbage, and we're gonna mass sew. And then for our signature dish, tomato and lettuce. And then, what was the last one? So we've got lettuce, tomato, cabbage, potato, and corn. Okay. So we'll do one row of that, and then one row of this. And then, oh wait, first barter. Oh, goody. Okay. Alright. And then we'll get all of the discount meat. We'll just get all the lemon. We don't need anything there. And then let's go to management. Just to make sure I cannot unlock that last bit of farm, right? No, it's probably for once we get past 3 stars. Okay, so start off with recruit, recruit, recruit. Okay, so they don't quite get to automatic. Have 8 staff members. Train 5 staff members up to level 5. Ooh. That's gonna be something. Okay. So I almost have a full team. 'Cause I don't think... Oh no, we're still gonna get another level, another chef, another admin, it looks like. We have a full team of servers. And I want to get you fully leveled up before I buy anything here. So let's go. Start the bit. Own 2 level 3 dining tables. Oops. I was not even paying attention to those. Well, let's go. Alright, auto, and then speed boost. Battle stations, everyone. Okay. I don't think I need more tables, more as I just need leveled up tables because I fit everything. Ah. We have an emergency. The Imperator has been poisoned. I tried the steak on the table and suddenly my throat seized up. Can't speak properly. Who put allergic ingredients in the dish? As a knight, it is my duty to identify the Imperator assassin. Please allow me to taste the dish. Doctor, we need a doctor now. I'm here, let me check the symptoms. The patient remains conscious and displays rapid breathing and mild throat inflammation and pain. My diagnosis, excessive intake of irritants. Just drink plenty of water and you'll be fine. Who left this incredibly salty seasoning here? Do you have a problem with my refined MSG? Okay, what's this one? Handle 2 complaint occurrences during business hours. Let me just finish that out. Okay, and then we hit the promotion goal. Own 3 level 5 dining tables, or own 4 level 3 dining tables. And increase restaurant to 3 stars. Okay. So the farm cannot get that. And then we have all the staff leveled up to max. So let's get these decorations to increase customer traffic. Tables are currently maxed. So we'll increase customer traffic until we run out of space. Oh, can we level this up? Oh, okay, we need to do that too, for sure. Until we start like running out of like room, and then we'll focus on, and then we'll get more tables. I think it was onion, right? Or is it potato? It is potato. Okay. So we still can't level up the farm. Management. None of the staff can be leveled up at this time. I've already used up my stuff. I'm probably gonna level up the staff supervisor next. Recipe development. All level 4 down here. Let's see if we can get everything to level 3. Level 4, level 4. Okay. Do we have enough? Yes. Okay. Alright, so now everything is level 4 that's on the board. And then discount one first. And then I have nothing else at this time. I have 61 though, so I should be good. Alright, go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to increase customer. Head chefs, if you're not too busy, could I learn some basic cooking skills from you? We want cooking lessons too, so we can make even yummier oatmeals for Aggie. The culinary arts are exceedingly intricate. I like to listen to the class. But we still need hands for cleaning up the kitchen. You'll have to pick just one of the chefs. Mighty is the head chef on duty, so he should be the one teaching. Hands-on practice teacher, just as fast as any theory could. Take this pan, light the stove, and see what you can do. This ladle is so heavy, we can't possibly toss with it. Honey brew helps eliminate pungent taste and brings out flavor. I can be generous with it, no? Uh-oh, there's a fire in the pan. Lady Heisling, that's enough. And Teacher Treaty, please stop tossing everything. Perhaps you all should start with theory, after all. Okay, so once again, no. Go in here. No levels up there. Okay. Let us do that first. And then this. And this. And then I have not seen anything that should suggest we need to level up the tables just yet. And then make sure to get all of that. Okay. Should be the last day of Mighty's. Today is when the victor will be decided. Any last words before you taste the bitter sting of defeat? Slow down, we haven't even started the business yet. You might not be in the mood later. Don't embarrass yourself too badly, Chef Mighty. Guest talk. Chefs let their hands do the talking. No more words, let's get to it. All right. All right, what do I have the most and least amount of? I have so much cabbage. Okay. Went to farm. Anything in management? New. Okay. No. Oh, we can't even afford anything right now. Okay. Business day. Let's begin. The 5 gourmet overlords have come to challenge you. Can your restaurant handle it? Diamond Dasher. Ooh, more Diamond Dashers. More Diamond. No, give me. Ah. Whew. Receive tips 10 times during business hours. Okay. So outside of the crisis sign, everything is currently at its level cap. And that's at the level cap. All the recipes are level 4 currently, though there is a level 5 to be had at probably the next level. Ah, right. Let's make sure we get ingredients. Oh, well, it was the last day, so I don't know if I need any of those currently. Okay, so we should be good there. Who will win the right to represent the Trailblazers Hearth? Please cast your votes, men. The Chef Showdown is heating up. Will Chef Mighty from Castron Crimnos rise to the top? I'm not worried about this. Surely folks can taste the difference between sanguine honey brew and boiled water. Or will Chef Finon, fighting on home turf here in Ides Elysiae, win over the crowd? That honey brew might be a niche trend for Cramnoans, but don't assume everyone's into it. What a tight race. Both chefs are brimming with confidence, men. But before we announce the result, let's sneak a quick word with the owner. In your opinion, who has the edge in the culinary clash, men? Let me stay out of this. Both Finon and Mighty are valued chefs here. I can't afford to take sides. I'm afraid I have no comment. Mim, thank you, owner. Now, let's bring in our deputy owner to reveal the results, Mim. Oh, wow, all these fairies staring at me? Kinda nerve-wracking. Thanks to Seirdra for compiling the numbers. I'll just read them straight out, okay? During the respective terms in the kitchen, Chef Finon and Chef Mighty each sold exactly the same number of orders. Oh, looks like you've leveled up your skills. How about another round? Sure thing. What's the challenge this time? But waiting another 6 days sounds way too long. Let's settle it today, and we'll let those judges decide in the upcoming gourmet contest. Sounds good to me. I'm in. Sure, just about time. Let's go to the gourmet contest. Just make sure there's no one to speak to. Mighty and I are all set. We can head out anytime. Let's go. Mim, Chef Finon, we always have your back, Mim. Mim, take them down quickly and clean, Chef Mighty. I've heard about your culinary rivalry, but I never imagined it would escalate like this. No need to hold back, Miss Casterus. Just speak from your heart. Since we entrusted the judgment to others, we're both ready to accept the outcome, whatever it may be. Understood. Then please present your selected dishes on the table. And I've made my decision. The dish I'm submitting is the golden potato fries and chicken nuggets. Great dishes start with great ingredients, and I believe in the wheat fields of Ides Elysiae. I know exactly how flavorful this land's crops and meats are. The unique taste is sure to leave a lasting impression. Well said. As for me, I'm going with the hearty vegetable potage? Potager? Aren't you going to tell us why? No need. Let's just get this started. Mim. Lord Finon's dish may look plain at first glance, but one bite reveals its true depth. Rich grain and oil-fried aromas and a crisp crust and tender cinder. It's indeed a rare and delightful treat. Meanwhile, Lord Mighty has reimagined Adonia's traditional stew with a touch of acidity that lifts the flavor. The broth is hearty without being heavy, and the bold northern spices have been mellowed into a warm, comforting finish. If this were a regular tasting, I'd given both dishes a perfect score. But I get the feeling that's not the answer everyone's looking for. Mim, keep cheering for Chef Finon. Mim, stop being so stubborn. You need to switch sides and vote for Mighty. So, what do we do now? If these dishes are too evenly matched, let's just go another round. You don't mind, do you? Not at all. It'd be rather boring if you were to lose the game too soon. How about this one? Double nut mooncake, golden crunchy and packed with savory flavor. I bet Miss Casterus will love it. Try my feast gravy roast chicken. It's juicy, full of flavor, and just the thing to balance out the overly salty taste of his. They complement each other, guys. Well, I'll have a quick taste, but you two, please stop cooking. No more new dishes. Hey now, I haven't even brought out my signature dish, presenting my cloud sheep ribs. Judges, please enjoy. Freshly made sweet and sour braised chicken, coming right up. We're not done yet. This salty smoked meat is the pinnacle of my culinary career, my magnum opus that outperforms every other dish. You have to try it. Here's some pickled bean puree. Enjoy. Man, can't eat another bite. Mim. I motion to pause the tasting. What are we even supposed to do with all these extra dishes? Mim, that's our cue. Our stomachs are like bottomless pits. We can handle anything, Mim. You done already? I'm just getting warmed up. You think you've seen it all. Cash from Camera's cookbook is way thicker than you can imagine. Let's keep going. Alright then, salt seared ham with figs. Dig in. And here's roasted horn swine with lemon cream sauce. Have a taste. Try this one. Surf and turf deluxe stew. The name says it all. Honey crusted fried octopus. Enjoy. We surrender. Seriously, we're full to the bursting. Mim, boss, help us. Help the maze, Mim. Huh, so I just need to eat every bait, right? Alright, I'm going in. The two chefs keep bringing out dish after dish, but somehow the food is vanishing at an alarming rate. Delicious. This really is the ultimate feast. But chefs, is there anything left you haven't served? They're both just absolutely gobsmacked. Isn't this something? We gave it everything we had and still couldn't satisfy Miss Hyceline's appetite. Seems the real winner of this culinary duel wasn't even us. So, Hyceline won by a landslide? Never saw it coming. Turns out Miss Hyceline is a secret competitive eater. But anyway, at least this crisis is finally averted. Kalis, both chefs delivered outstanding dishes. Even though things got a little out of hand, it's clear this restaurant has what it takes to pass the review. As proof of your success, I now present the Michelin Star Award to the owner. Please accept it. Mim, we'd like to officially announce that from this day forth, the Trailblazers Hearth is a certified 3-star restaurant, Mim. Keep it up and shoot for that 4-star rating next. Mim, let's go. Once you hit 4 stars, the village chief has a special surprise for you, Mim. That's enough for now. It's been ages since I cooked with this much passion. Cooking's way more fun when there's a worthy rival. Don't forget, we're the chefs. We cook for the guests, not for ourselves. No worries, I haven't forgotten. Well then, duel's over. Let's clean up those empty plates. Who would have thought Lady Hyceline's had such an appetite? Boss, finally, we almost got buried in an avalanche of food, Mim. No need to panic. The manager and 2 chefs know what they're doing. That title does ring a bell. All I did was help the fairies clear their backlog of fruits, nothing more than that. Not just a quill or 2 either. It was the ultimate salted sour honey chili fruit, Mim. By the way, Boss's gourmet philosophy is food will always find a way. Correction, I never said that. What I actually said was the deep sea accepts all goods. Food, goods. Honestly, we don't see the difference, Mim. Good thing Lady Hyceline stepped in and resolved the crisis, otherwise the other 2 judges and I might still be trapped in there. I hope both chefs can be mindful next time. Try not to drag innocent bystanders into your little competitions. Who would have thought that the culinary clash between the chefs would end with Miss Hyceline stealing the spotlight? Pretty wild twist, huh? So about the surprise the village chief mentioned, guess we'll only find out once the restaurant hits 4 stars. That's a wrap for today. You should get some rest too, owner. You got it. Sweet dreams. See you then. You two do realize what you've done wrong. My apologies. I'm all for a little friendly competition, but don't go wasting the restaurant's ingredients like that. Those crops were grown with a lot of care by me, Professor Anaxagoras, and the farm fairies. You just wasted everyone's hard work. That's a real shame. Boss, I'm sorry. I got too caught up in the cock-off with Mighty and didn't think things through. Oh my gosh. I said that wrong. I read it wrong. I went back to be like, wait, they couldn't possibly have said that. And I did read it incorrectly. We're gonna assume that I was referring to Rooster, but I also think that they were also doing the other thing. Anyway, I won't let it happen again. Also, thanks to that surprising feast, our inventory is nearly wiped out. Even after today's harvest, our food stock is way below the danger line. At this rate, with more and more customers pouring in, we'll be out of ingredients in no time. Unless our farmland output magically multiplies overnight, this could get ugly. At this point, that might be our only option. Great, let's go and see what the professor says. Hopefully he's got another one of his brilliant alchemical fixes up his sleeve. But before that, you two are going to work the fields for a few days as punishment. Only by experiencing how tough farming really is can you understand just how shameful wasting food is. Sounds fair. Alright, just hope Professor Anaxagoras doesn't get mad at me over this. It's not impossible. But first, I need to come up with a solution. It happens that I'm in a bad mood. Hyacinth, go round up my students. It's time for another lesson. Where's Finon? I'm not gonna lie, working the land really gives me a deeper appreciation for cooking. You swing a hoe better than a sword or a cleaver, I'll give you that. It's a rare break from cooking these days. Where should we go hang out later? Let's finish the farm work first. Professor Anaxagoras, you called us so suddenly. What's the emergency? Debate fuels inspiration, and I'm pondering a rather puzzling question. Feel free to interrupt me anytime if you got ideas. Today's discussion topic, why are dromas so enormous? Well, if we're being logical, it's probably because of the Earth Titan. Most of Georgios' creations are built big, and the mountain dwellers are no exception. If Aquila had been involved in the creation, imagine winged dromas roaming around. Textbook answer. Correct but uninspired. You passed, but only just. 2 more to hear from. Thoughts? There really only one correct answer here. Then our fairy friends would be universe-sized by now. You're confusing symptom with cause. Fail. Professor, I think Mr. Kalis might need more time. Might I offer my answer first? I read an interesting theory once that dromas started out normal size, but were desperately lonely, so they roamed the world consuming every creature they found. As their hearts found fulfillment, their bodies expanded proportionally, eventually reaching their current enormous size. Oh, sorry about that. The question just reminded me of that story. I think that answer's only going to make the professor more upset. That's it! Why didn't I think of that? Plants rarely exceed their natural size limits, but through alchemy we can connect or even merge multiple crops to create something extraordinary. Come, help me prepare these alchemical concoctions. Cloud sheepwool, Cognos bloom, ichor, black-tide creature claws, noontide griffin egg whites, chimera horns, and the last ingredient, a fairy's tail. Ha. Relax, it's just a plant from the maze that happens to look like a fairy's bushy tail. Perfect. Ingredients collected. Time to start the alchemical transformation. Alchemy shares much with cooking. Combine specific ingredients in suitable containers, applying proper techniques and manipulating environmental conditions until you achieve your intended outcome. Observe carefully, for this shall be the most magnificent explosion. You must have been a temperature issue. Let's try again. What's the sudden earthquake? Too much force in the mixing. Let's go again. Again. It's impossible to count how many times this experiment has been attempted. The constant explosions have become the soundtrack to your day. Ha. Behold, my work is complete. Rejoice, for I have discovered how to break through crops' natural size limits. Come with me, I'll show you the birth of an entirely new species. This spot will be perfect for our experiments. I'm well aware of Professor's alchemical expertise, but using it for crop cultivation, that's certainly a first. No need to worry, maybe something amazing will actually happen. In your trance-like state, you detect rustling noises like plants stretching towards the sky, and then what appears before you is an enormous pumpkin that's bigger than a whole fairy. That's incredible. With these giant vegetables, food shortages will be a thing of the past for our restaurant. Not too shabby. Let's see how the other crops will turn out. Okay. Plant pumpkins, quill orbs, and greeny cabbages in the same field fully to get a giant crop. Given that Professor created these giant vegetables, I'd like to make a proposal. Grady, the restaurant runs themed events periodically, right? Why not let Professor Anaxagoras take charge of this next one? Being a figurehead is acceptable, I suppose. But to be clear, I have no interest in mundane tasks like feeding small animals, and also... That's Professor Anaxagoras to you. I've never seen such an extraordinary giant fruits before. The scholar appears satisfied with the current results and is working faster on new varieties, hopefully without another fruitful disaster. Reach promotion goal within 6 days. Oh, look at the amount of points I need. What does this do? Increases customer dining speed by 30%. Increases customer traffic. After dining, customers will spend... Okay, purchase a new seat. The magic lyre is really helpful, but let's do a beverage stand. Harvest crystal. Where can I get that? And I am out of potatoes. Okay. So we have quite a bit of everything here. Develop 15 dishes. Complete barter trades 8 times. Harvest giant crops from your farm 8 times. Anyway. How do I get this? Oh, giant crop farming. Okay. I was like, where's the spicy tofu? I know it's on here. Okay, so we'll leave it at 3 for now in the menu. I can't do anything with that. So let us see what we need. So pumpkin and peas, pumpkin and chili, pumpkin and corn, salad and tomatoes. Okay. Or lettuce. And then, how do I get giant crops again? It told me, and I've already forgotten. Okay, so there's now a chance of growing giant crops by fully planting either pumpkins, quill orbs, or greeny cabbages in 2x8 field. Okay, so you have to do like the full thing. Okay. One more time. Pumpkin peas, pumpkin chilies, pumpkin corn. Okay, so pumpkin, obviously. Pumpkin peas, pumpkin chilies, and then, what are you? Quill orbs? Okay. But I need corn. Which one do I have the most of? Peas, I have that. Chilies. Okay, I have a lot of chilies, so let's go back and scrub those. Chili, corn, quill orbs. There we go. Oh, dine and dash. Making drinks will consume colors, which you can tap to replenish. Alright. We've already done the farm. Ooh, but we can get this last one. Let us do all that, and then we'll get pop, and then corn. Perfect. Okay, and then go to management. I could have gotten that had I, and then repeat customers' dining speed by 50%. Is that what everybody does? Okay. Fields you manage will not consume seeds. It's 20% chance to encourage. Okay. Okay, so we need to level up those two for sure. Okay, so these guys, and this guy, these guys in that order. And increases chance of tipping. Okay. And recipe development. Level up restaurant decorations to 5. Purchase the magic lyre. Own 3 level 5 dining tables. Upgrade all dishes to max level. We still harvest giant crops and train 5 staff members to level 5. Okay. Oh wait, let's make sure we buy from the maze. Cream. Okay, so I'm not even using lemon currently. Ray, those giant vegetables from the field are fully ripe now. They'd make excellent promotional items to the restaurant, so I brought a few. Wonder how we should best put them to use. These giant vegetables are remarkably heavy. Hauling them here even exhausted me at mighty. That's what happens when you lack proper strength. Come on, let's get the restaurant decorated before the customers show up. Very good, this is exactly what I had in mind. Professor, stop admiring the giant crops and help us get ready to open. Looks like our agricultural expert is pleased with the results. The fairies are starting to arrive now too. Time to open for business. The Harvest Festival at Remembrance Maze is finally opening up today. We already did all of this outside of recipe development, so let's... Oh, make sure we level up our signature dish. It's the most consumed. Okay. The 2 more expensive ones are fully maxed out, plus the signature dish, of course. It's my birthday today. Can you wish me a happy birthday? I'll even pay extra, Mim. Prepare the most scrumptious dishes to earn a large amount of fairy coins. Oh, so just whoever's like... so tap the bubbles to get fairy coins. Not enough ingredients left, closed for the day. The garment maker is experiencing some technical issues and cannot recover automatically at the moment. Today's customer complaints will be handled by the person in charge. Professor and Zagreus, we're counting on you. Forward them to the group chat and I'll take care of them. Mim, the monster toy that came with my meal is hideous. Can I get a fairy design instead? Reply, only those who understand dromuses may enter. Mim, the texture of those giant fruits as food is terrible. All the fairies I know say the same thing. Reply, sure enough, the truth is always in the hands of the minority. Naxi, that's not really the proper way to respond. Mim, your new manager is super mean. Is this the restaurant actually legit? Reply, if you're not using those eyes of yours, you might as well donate them to someone who will. P.S. Or better yet, donate it for alchemical research. I have no need of them. I clearly made a mistake putting you in charge of customer service. Okay, and then we've already got the farm filled out. Pumpkin, pumpkin, fully just out of pumpkin. Oh wait, let's buy the lyre first. There we go. Okay. Purchase the magic lair. Yep. Oh, Oh, it wants me to purchase this last dining table for it to count as all. Whatever. Okay. For recipe development. Okay, so I need wheat. And potatoes. Okay. And then, so we did recipe, management, there's nothing I can buy currently. How much? I have 200 meat. I'm probably fine for the rest of the game. But whatever. And then, okay, let's go. Another case of me being like, oh yeah guys, I'm totally, yeah, no, I'm tired, I'm not gonna stream super long today. We've now hit 3 hours, guys. Or we're just a minute short of 3 hours. Magic kitchen. Okay, so we've hit all the promotion missions. And then the farm is fully filled out. Okay, back to... Did they not all have... Oh, this one doesn't have automatic movement. Interesting. Dining, oh, this one increases dining speed. Dining speed. Tipping. Tipping, okay. Well, so does just upgrading the tables, so... Okay, and we'll probably go to customer traffic because I have not... because we have not maxed out what we can do at this point. Oh, and then make sure we have enough cream. Okay, 5 staff members at level 5. Own 3 level 5 dining chairs. This is what they call too much of a good thing, I suppose. I refuse. Intentionally choosing the wrong path when the best solution is clear is nothing but stupidity. Hi, Cypher. What's up? Great, thank goodness you're here. Help us talk some sense into Professor Anaxagrius. The giant vegetables are overproducing drastically. We've run out of storage space in the kitchen, and there's no way we can use all these ingredients during the regular service, and they're starting to rot. Everyone's totally stressed about it. But the professor refuses to reduce crop yields no matter what we say. First, crop productivity isn't something you can just dial down. It's not that simple. Second, even if possible, I wouldn't do it. After all, finally achieving this breakthrough going backwards is unacceptable. This short-sighted approach is entirely out of the question. It's wasting my research achievements, something to brag about. High farm production and using up all these veggies? Sounds like we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's nothing, we just gotta sell it all. Trust me, this is right up my alley. Leave it to me and I'll make sure everyone's happy. Times change, my friend. Besides, with our history, how could I possibly say no? Listen, you're making this too complicated. Selling stuff comes down to 2 things. Either make it rare or make it cheap. I mean, we could tell the critters these are Cersei's magical fruits and they'll make them live longer, get smarter, and stay healthy. Though that would be such a pain to actually do. Honestly, the easiest thing would be a big fat discount sale. Clear everything out, make a nice profit, and poof, no more problem. So, Grey Mystery. Sorry, I mean manager. What do you think? Just let me run this sale. That sounds like a yes to me. No objections? Then I'm in charge now. Just watch me turn this restaurant from loss to profit. I'm out of fairy coins. Harvest giant crops 8 times. Okay. So it's literally just upgrade all dishes to max and increase the highest daily revenue. Okay. And then I can't do anything there. I still don't have enough. Oh my gosh. I was about to oh, I'm out of tomatoes. Oh no. Alright, well, no salad, I guess. The crops are thriving. Will there be a festival at the restaurant too? I want it so bad, ma'am. Urgent PR crisis. Customers complain about slow food delivery affecting taste quality. Wait, I don't think we even provide takeout options. I actually heard something about this. Apparently there's a fairy wearing a hood nearby who accepts direct orders. We noticed that too. That fairy always orders tons of food and then gets them all to go. Well, that explains everything. On the other hand, it shows that customers have an urgent need for delivery services. Who should be in charge of food delivery if we want to start the service? I'll do it. I'm super fast. I promise I'll deliver them all on time. Denied. I don't want to hear any complaints about stolen deliveries. Actually, I have someone I might recommend for this job. It's Cedra. Oh, I'm curious. What makes you think of me, manager? Aren't you a great equestrian? Okay, now to go. And then we need these guys. And corn, I think. Was it corn? Yeah, it was corn. Okay. Now that we have that. And then, where are we on recipes? Okay, I need more wheat. No. Potatoes. Oh, tomatoes. Yes. I was fully out of that, and I forgot. And then we'll just do wheat and potatoes. All right, and then management. Bring in more people. Okay, that's all maxed out. Alright, max. First, let's make sure that we buy the food. Sure, we have 100 of that. Alright, so that's the store. Recipe development is as far as it can get currently. I think. Yeah. Okay. So back here. Okay, so the entire restaurant is fully maxed out. What do you do? Oh. That'll be helpful with the, pumpkins. Okay, so everyone's level 5. Restaurant's fully maxed out. So really it's just recipe development at this point, I believe. Recipe development and getting the 40k. Alright, so I need more wheat. And potatoes. Okay. Wheat and potatoes, and then... and begin. It's so chaotic. Oh, wow. We just heard a ghost story about the restaurant. There's a stranger wrapped in bandages right at the entrance who asked everyone the same thing. Did you enjoy my cooking? What happens if you say no? Apparently you smell a strange floral scent and then you'll suddenly pass out. Gray, is it possible this bandaged stranger might actually be? Business trends change overnight. We need to grab every opportunity for publicity. Why is the bandaged... oh. Why is the bandaged stranger obsessed with cooking? What's really behind the restaurant's strange occurrences? Cooked up controversy or concealed facts? Our restaurant's mystery menu awaits. Only the brave will taste the truth. Look at that. My flair for advertising is pretty impressive, right? The flyers and posters are good to go. We'll start handing them out immediately. Mr. Kalis, why is my portrait attached to the slogan? Okay. And then... there's nothing I can add, and everybody's maxed out here, so that's fine. Recipes, I'm waiting for sugar and materials. Get all of those, get all of that. That's good. There's no more barters to be done. Yeah, I'd say that's good for today. Need some business advice? Listen to my pearls of wisdom. And it goes, everything on sale at this restaurant. Come one, come all. Man, this restaurant's having a sale event. Looks like a great deal. Let's check it out. Mim, we'll save a fortune dining here. I've got to try it too. Welcome. Feel free to bring friends and family to dine with us. We've prepared incredible discounts and invited a special guest to explain all about these wondrous fruits. If you enjoy your meal, please remember to leave us a 5-star rating. Please welcome the absolutely, positively, definitely richest person of Akama, Lady Goldweaver. Huh, if I recall correctly, my agreement was to weave golden threads for you, not to participate in any sales activities. Aw, come on, Aggie, it's just answering a few questions. What's the harm? Plus, I'm now running this entire sale. The entire restaurant staff is at my disposal. If Grey Mystery agrees, I can even assign you kitchen duty. Isn't that right, manager? For simple physical labor, I could simply send the garment maker in my place at no cost whatsoever. Would that suffice? Very well, since the manager appointed you, I won't argue further. Ask away. Here we go. First question, Lady Goldweaver. In your opinion, what makes these fruits so wondrous? The fact that they grow larger than regular crops is a sign of blessings. Not to mention their perfect symmetry and exquisite flavor. They're absolutely ideal as culinary ingredients. Even Lady Goldweaver endorses them. Everyone, hurry up and place your orders. Ma'am, I'll take 10 to go, please. If you'd like to make a purchase, please sign up here. Everyone form a line, please. Don't worry, we've got plenty in stock for everyone. And we take care of all deliveries. They'll be at your doorstep in no time. Thanks for shopping with us. Next question. We received correspondence from customers worried that these enormous vegetables, possibly technologically modified, might be unsafe to eat. Lady Goldweaver, how would you address these concerns? Preposterous claims. While our agricultural expert admittedly has peculiar methodologies, his integrity is unimpeachable. I didn't ask for your endorsement. Lady Goldweaver personally vouches for these wondrous fruits, 100% natural and pollution-free, so go ahead and buy as many as you want. Let's take another, Cyphera. All right, enough. Keep this up and you'll interfere with the restaurant's actual business. Fine, whatever. We've got plenty of customers now anyways. That's the end of the sale, everyone. We're now open for business. Alright, we're out of potatoes and we're out of wheat. Potatoes and wheat. What am I out of? Tomatoes? Oh no. Whoops. Did I not harvest something? Endless veggies, endless drinks. It's like an eternal banquet, mem. Oh good, we did hit the 40k. I was about to be like, are we just short? No such thing as a free lunch. And then we're too short for that. Did I just... What am I out of? Wheat. Tomatoes. Oh. Mim, I just love these bargain events. Wish could be permanent. Based on these results, the sales brought impressive revenue to the restaurant. Making it a permanent is definitely an option. All the fairies seem delighted. Everyone really does love a good deal. Of course, who doesn't love saving money? Grey Mystery, didn't I do an amazing job this time? Aw, thanks. That's what I like to hear. But why would you willingly take on work at a restaurant? This isn't like Saphira, I know. People's prejudice run deeper than the waters in the vortex of Genesis. This is so hard to believe that I might have a sudden urge to do something nice. Do you actually believe her, manager? No. Okay, no more games. Great mystery, after all my help, a little compensation isn't too much to ask, is it? Huh. Is Duck's Stellarites unhappy with the compensation I've assigned? How could I? The great Imperious decisions are undoubtedly just, but earning loyalty sometimes requires a little extra incentive. I'm not asking much, just one fairy coin. You wouldn't deny me such a modest amount, would you? How magnanimous. I'll just take my well-earned coin then. Well, that's the end of today's service. As scheduled, we should all proceed to the Michelin food review now. My distinguished guests who helped with the restaurant, thank you for your hard work. Oh, the reviewer and the chief are here in person. Undoubtedly, we've already closed. We can't offer you any of our delicious meals. Please don't worry about that. The chief and I have come with good news for you all. I assumed this would be kept a secret, yet Kayla seemed already informed. Honestly, when I tasked you with revitalizing the restaurant, I never expected such tremendous prosperity. Now that the name of the Trailblazers Hearth echoes across the entire maze, with the children excitedly enjoying your culinary creations, your special events have earned unanimous praise. I've seen such tireless efforts managing this restaurant, and I'm deeply thankful. In return, the fairies have prepared a magnificent gift. With our special guest reviewer as witness, I hereby declare that Trailblazers Hearth has automatically passed its 4th Michelin food review. It's definitely exciting, but honestly, with everyone's abilities, passing the review wasn't much of a challenge, I suppose. Chief, this isn't really why we're here. Oh, my apologies, I got sidetracked. That's not what we came to say. Well, that's right. To thank your restaurant for its amazing contributions to the maze's food culture, calling all fairies in the maze, we prepared the most spectacular banquet for you all. We insist that you and all distinguished guests attend. Then it's agreed. May your time in the Remembrance Maze become a treasured memory. Gourmet Master. What could the maze's most spectacular banquet be like? You must be wondering too, right? If we're all set, we should get going. We don't want to keep all those fairies waiting for us. I can't wait either. Let's go check it out.
Children of Remembrance Maze, the long-awaited feast is finally here.
Man, feast! So many tasty things! I'm so happy!
Everyone's looking forward to it. Come on, everyone's busy getting ready for the feast. We can't just stand around. First things first, let's get the venue looking nice and pretty.
We're gathering these wondrous fruits and piling them into big tubs!
But these wondrous fruits are too heavy!
We can't lift them, Mem!
Hauling these around is a bit too much for the fairies. Come on, let's help them out.
Mem, the wondrous fruits are stacked so high! Taller than all the fairies put together! Beautiful! Thank you, Mem! It's so spacious. Perfect for dancing, Minnie. Hurry down, Mem. This is the dining area. If Chief sees, they'll be mad, me, Mem.
And we can't have a feast with empty tables. Let's bring out all the dishes that are ready to serve.
Mem, oh, it smells so good. My tummy's rumbling, Mem. The feast hasn't officially started yet. We have to resist for a bit longer, Mem. I just have a tiny bite, right? I was only joking. I just wanted to see your reaction. And sure enough, you never let me down. But since you offered, I'd be rude not to accept, wouldn't I? The chief might sneak up on us at any moment. I'm counting on you to watch my back. This is so good. I've had these dishes plenty of times before, but somehow they taste even better at a feast. Come on, have a taste.
Ma'am, really, Chief is looking for you.
Be right there. I wonder what the village chief needs me for. What a pity. Things were just getting good. Oh well, since the feast hasn't started yet, might as well take the chance to chat with everyone. After working so hard, I bet they've got lots of things to say. Are they full of smiles and fond memories? Or left with concerns and unfulfilled wishes? As the manager, it's your responsibility to understand your employees. So before the feast comes to an end, make sure you don't leave with any regrets.
If the fairy's home hidden in the thick woods is a deep ocean, then this feast is the glimmering light upon its surface. It scatters the darkness that has lingered for so long, and brings hope to the fish lying hidden beneath heavy layers of silt. If that philosophy helps you indulge in a moment of delight, so be it.
Oh? It's unusual to see such poetic spirit from the Dux Gladiorum. Seems this unplanned venture left quite the impression on you, didn't it?
Oh, we lost words. You jest, Imperator, but as a subordinate, it's my place to respond truthfully to the manager's question.
As the ocean demigod who presides over feasts, Dux Gladiorum, opening with such weighty words does seem a touch too serious, the way I see it. This grand feast is more like a tangled ball of yarn, each of us grasping a golden thread, and all of them converging and intertwining here.
But if we keep clinging to the past, we'll miss the chance to savor this magnificent feast. I gave my answer the moment we first met. The title of Imperator is as much an honor as it is a chain. If a ruler sits among her people, her subjects will never truly relax. So, to leave the throne for a time and talk, laugh, and share warmth with everyone without formality, that alone has made this journey worthwhile.
It's true. It has been a long time since I've seen the Imperator smile so genuinely. All right. How about this?
To answer the store manager's question, I have to say I feel truly fortunate. Were it not for this strange twist of fate, I doubt I would have ever had the chance to pick up the needle and thread again and chat with you all as a simple dressmaster. The divine authority of romance has finally been put to fitting use.
Yes, just as Dux Goldweaver said, we've each traveled through countless years, grasping a golden thread, and in the end, all our threads are intertwining here. Raise your glass to the manager and to the rare gift of reunion.
To the manager, and to the endless flowing time.
To this precious moment of reunion.
Something worth remembering? Nothing really left a deep impression. If I had to pick, then the straightforward style of pulling up vegetables and cooking them right away brings back memories of my days wandering in exile. Simple, efficient, focused on sustenance over flavor.
Funny, isn't it? Mighty, a great Cremnoan warrior, is actually the most skilled cook among the Christos heirs. No matter how simple the ingredients, they become a delicacy in his hands. The Kremnoan dictionary may be pretty sparse, but their recipe book, vast and diverse.
Want my advice? Forget that fancy salad. The mark of a great chef is making the most of what's at hand. They don't nitpick ingredients.
Perhaps my cooking skills aren't on your level, but there's nothing wrong with making a salad. I stand by the ingredients I select and follow through with them. That's also what it means to be a proper chef.
At least you're practical. I can respect that.
Back to the main point. The chief has been saying for ages how much he hopes the fairies can enjoy a hearty, delicious feast. That's why seeing everyone's efforts to turn this dream into reality through our restaurant makes me so happy. As for regrets, well, one would be that I couldn't best Mighty in the kitchen. The other is I didn't get the chance to learn more specialty dishes before the restaurant's run came to an end. Time really does fly when you're having fun.
During those years in exile, I often thought that. If only time could pass more slowly, they wouldn't have to leave me in such horrible ways. Still, reminiscing about the past doesn't change anything. The kindness you showed in taking care of my people has been repaid. And here's a piece of advice for you, Finen of Ides Elysiae.
Speak your mind, Midemos. There's no need for restraint in this place.
Cherish your homeland while you still can.
No! We are the seniors here. At a time like this, we should be asking the question. Everyone, pay attention. The teacher's question is, with our field trip to Membrance Maze soon coming to an end, what valuable insights or unforgettable memories have you gained?
All right, answer time! If no one raises their hand, then we are gonna start picking people.
Oh, me! Teacher Treeby, I want to share first.
Great, Cinny! You can go first and show everyone how it's done.
Everyone, listen up. I'm going to reveal a very important secret about Professor Anaxa. As everyone knows, the professor is extremely strict and almost never praises any student other than Dronuses. I happened to overhear the professor quietly asked the chief about the fairies' education methods and went on to praise those farmers in the fields, calling them hardworking, disciplined, and even better than the sages of the grove. His exact words were,
The life's work of the Grove Scholars doesn't even compare to a single seed casually sown by a fairy. And what indeed is the problem with this? In terms of purity of heart, none can match these fairies. Their vision, untainted by Titan dogma, perceives things far beyond our comprehension.
So, the reason you asked the chief to send more fairies to volunteer at the Grove was because of this?
You could say that.
No taking advantage of the fairies! Make sure they're properly rewarded. All right, that's Cinny's turn. Who's up next? No hands up? Then we are going to start calling out names. Naxie!
All this repeated questioning is making things rather exhausting. I find no joy in games or amusement. The only thing I consider a true blessing is...
I knew it! Professor Anaxa can't help but be attached to the crops he grew all by himself. I have a suggestion. How about adding a new course to the professor's curriculum? I've even thought of a name. Common Traits of Giant Crops and Dromuses. How does that sound?
That won't be necessary. Bringing those wondrous crops back to the Grove would only seal my reputation as the one who corrupts youths. Next.
That's how it should be. But since Little Gray is the manager, this question joyful moments to share. We don't know where to begin.
After all, words aren't needed between the three of us.
But no excuses. What makes us the happiest is simple. The three of us living carefree with everyone else. Also playing with the little fairies.
Oh, and also, we never found the right moment to say this, but thank you, little Gray. Also, long time no see.
What's this, an essay? How I spent my summer vacation? Come on, Grey Mystery. Do things really need to be so formal between us? Sure. The restaurant's running smoothly, and it's fun. But it's not like I'm filling my pockets with gold. On top of that, I'm getting bossed around by those little critters so much that the fur on my tail is practically all falling out. If I had to sum it up in one line, I'd say, whole lot of work for nothing.
Even so, Lady Cypher, you didn't turn down the manager's invitation, did you?
I wasn't thinking straight. The moment I heard there was going to be a restaurant, I rushed over all excited, thinking I'd make a fortune. Who knew? Looking back, I guess I really did have my share of interesting moments.
Seems to me like Lady Cypher had plenty of fun.
And what about you, Princess Homebody? Aside from being part of the restaurant team, did you have fun?
For me, having the chance to savor Lord Mighty's specialties and exchanging thoughts on crop cultivation with Professor Anaxa, as well as personally awarding Mr. a medal. All these small moments are treasures to be remembered. There's just one thing that I still can't figure out, Lady Cypher. You know fairy coins hold no value outside the fairy world, so why did you insist on taking one?
Really want to know? It's actually not that complicated. Life here is just, too peaceful. No duties, no worries. It feels so strange. It's, almost like a dream. But dreams always come to an end. And if I leave without a special memento, then how will I know if I'm still dreaming or not?
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. We've new dreams together.
Cyrene hasn't returned yet?
Ma'am, we're all ready. Let the feast begin.
Well then, the fairy restaurant's manager has something to say. Be loud and clear. All the guests need to hear you.
The grandest feast officially begins. The fairies feast to their heart's content. The messengers were still debating over the cookie recipe, with Crimno's head chef watching with an approving smile. The Imperator and Dux Gladiatorium raised their glasses together, sharing tales of fairy dwellings and past campaigns. Cypher excitedly shares her traveling stories with the Gold Weaver precious moments frozen in the photo zone. No need to tell. The sage's voice rings out as he lectures on agricultural knowledge, while students gather around him, some deep in thought.
feast. And yet here you are, standing alone in a quiet corner. Could it be the thought of these joyful moments coming to an end has made you a little wistful? That's right. It's why fate brought us together here. From here, you can take in the entire feast at once. Maybe it's not that you don't want to be part of it, but that you're afraid the good times will vanish before you know it, ending all too soon. When you stand quietly at a distance like this and just watch, time seems to slow. Sometimes it feels like it stops altogether. I've just thought of an ending. Wooden tubs stacked high with fresh vegetables, laughter all around. Everyone held hands in a big circle, singing and dancing, like this moment would never end. Bringing the story to a close like this, I'd say it's not bad, wouldn't you? It's a good time to end it. After all, once the feast is over, the fairies need to go to bed. They're all such well-behaved little early birds. At long last, after ages of waiting, Remembrance Maze has guests again. The fairies now have towering crops, more food than they can finish, and human companions. There's nothing more worth remembering than this moment, is there? And best of all, we witnessed it together. It's just like a drifting thought landing on a calm lake, stirring up gentle ripples. And when you snap out of your daze, there's only reality staring back at you. Yet I'm certain that within every story carried away by the ripples, the same joyful anticipation remains. And in that constant anticipation, a miracle is sure to happen. Just like how after all that waiting, you finally arrived.
You dozed off while listening to the story. Seeing how dazed you are, am I right to presume you had a sweet dream too? That's the beauty of stories. They hold endless possibilities, always surprising yet utterly captivating. Alright then, since the story takes place in the Remembrance Maze, why not go check it out if you're still interested? Who knows, something unexpected might happen. The manager is finally back. The fairies would have starved if we get the restaurant closed any longer. Manager, I've been waiting here for you for quite a while. Restaurant work isn't something to slack off on. You've got to take every business day seriously, Mim. What are you saying, manager? No matter how fun the outside world is, don't forget that we fairies are still here waiting for you to come back, Mim. You're waiting for you to come back and make us lots of yummy food, Mim. Just seeing if we can max out those recipes. 555 here. Oh, right. I still don't have enough wheat. Oh, whoops. Make sure to grab that. Alright, just so we can get that last bit of wheat. Or that last achievement. There we go. Okay, name your very own restaurant in the Crisis Maze Grand Restaurant. Earn the ultimate Michelin Gourmet certificate at the Crisis Maze Grand Restaurant. Reach a single day revenue of 40,000 at the Crisis Maze Grand Restaurant. Unlock all restaurant management facilities at the Crisis Maze Grand Restaurant, and raise every dish at the Crisis Maze Grand Restaurant to its highest level. And then if we want to, we can switch to this new one, which is cute, but I still like the anniversary one the most. Alright, everyone, like I said, I guess every time I'm like, oh, this is going to be a shorter one, that is predicting that it's going to be long, because we're just short of 4 hours. But if you need an idea of how long that event is, it's about 4 hours long. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day, get some good sleep, and I will see you all next weekend. Bye!